Good morning and happy Monday, scholars. Welcome to your last week of school. I'm so excited for all the hard work that you guys not only have shown the past few weeks, but also the whole year. And I'm super excited for you guys to celebrate that throughout this week. This morning, we're going to actually warm our brains up with a review game that you might remember from earlier in the year. It's called Close to 100. So, as a reminder, when we play close to 100, you draw 6-digit cards. You're going to be using 4 of them to make two 2-digit numbers. Don't worry, we'll do an example together. You want to be building numbers that add together that when you add them together, they get super close to 100 because the scholars who pick the numbers that sum the closest to 100 or that add the closest to 100 will actually win during the regular game, and I will give the 5 closest scholars some Vista virtual points after you complete this video. So let's do an example together, just in case those rules were like a little bit iffy. So say I get these cards, right? So here are my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-digit cards. I can only pick 4 to help me build the numbers. So I'm trying to think of numbers that I know will add super close to 0. So already I'm kind of thinking I want to be looking for numbers that are in my tens place that would add to 10 because I know 10 tens is 100. So I know I want to be putting numbers here and here that sum pretty close to 10. So already I'm thinking, okay, if I put a 9 in my tens place here, so if I bring this card down here, already I'm at 90. So I'm pretty close to 100. So say I do like 92. So I've already used this guy, plus, and then I can only pick from here. So I'm starting to notice maybe I shouldn't build a number that's 90 because now I have these really big numbers that I would have to put in my tens place. And you want to get close to 100, but that means you can't go too far past it either. Because even if I pick the smallest digit here, 4, 90 plus, and then the next smallest one is 46. 92 plus 46, that's 2 plus 6 is 8. 90 plus 40 is 130. That's 138, which is 38 past 100. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I need to be building some different numbers. So let's try again. So I'm going to pick a slightly smaller number maybe to put in my tens place at first. So I know that maybe 90 was too high, but maybe we can start with 80. So let's say 80. And then I'm actually going to use this 2 because I know 8 plus 2 equals 10. So 80 plus 20 equals 100. So I'm going to do 80 something plus 20 something. So I've used this card and I've used this card. So now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to build numbers that still keep it pretty small because I'm already at 100 with the 8 in my tens place and the 2 in my tens place here as well. So I could do 84, so that's pretty small, plus 26, that's pretty small. 84 plus 26, 4 plus 6 is 10. And then I know I have an extra 10 over here. 80 plus 20 plus 10 is 80 plus 20 plus 10 is 110. So I know that this is 110. So I'm getting closer to 100, see? So I just got to 110, but I'm thinking there's actually one that would allow me to get even closer. Let's check it out. So I know 40 plus 60 equals 100. So I could do 42 plus 60, and I'm going to use 8 because those are also smaller numbers. If I use those 9s, I'll go even higher. And this also gets me to 110 because we know that 2 plus 8 is 10. And we know 40 plus 60, sorry, it's hard to type on here, equals 100. So this is 110. So we got 2 different ways to make 110. So that's what you kind of got to do. You might have to like mess around with it a little bit, not a big deal. So what I want you to do is I'm about to show you 6 new cards. You'll see me freshly draw them. And it's up to you to try to build me 2 numbers that are as close to 100 as possible. Then you're going to go to your form and you're going to type in the number sentence. Like I said, the scholars that get as close to 100 as possible will get some Vista virtual points. So let's look at the cards that you will be using. Drum roll, please. All right. You need to use it. You could use an 8. You could use a 6. You could use a 3. Ooh, another 8. A 5. Interesting. And a 0. So using these cards, you can only pick 4. So maybe you're thinking, okay, I wouldn't suggest doing this, but it's up to you. Like, oh, 5 plus 36. Now, those obviously wouldn't be great choices because this is less than 50, but you're going to choose 4 cards that help you get as close to 100 as possible. All right, my friends, happy solving.